In line with the timetable of the 2019 elections, political parties have kicked off campaign nationwide on Sunday, 18th November 2018 for the Presidential and National Assembly elections. The Governorship and State Assembly election campaign begins December 1st. Some Nigerian elites are keen on the form and content of campaign and manifestos of the political parties.
The campaign is laudable for all the political parties. It is a necessary thing that should happen before every election. We are happy that as part of readiness for the 2019 elections, campaigns have been flagged off nationwide. And I think that this is very good. But one thing that is very important, campaign offers political parties the platform to share their manifestos to members of the public. This time, the citizens of Nigeria, much more. And I think that as they go about campaigning for the 2019 election, though it is an opportunity for them to sell themselves, but the manifesto, as it were, should be able to address the yearnings and aspirations of citizens. Citizens over time has been complaining about the poor leadership in Nigeria, and that, in my opinion, should also be factored into their plans, that is the plans of the political parties, as they go about campaigning. And one thing that is critical for us within civil society is that the campaign this time should be issue-based. Let's look at all the challenges that are confronting us in Nigeria and see how all the political parties could at least weave it into their manifesto, such that what they will be telling citizens will be things that citizens can relate with.
For building an even stronger nation for our people.
The two main political parties have launched their policy documents, but one question still trending among Nigerians is whether they will live up to it.
That citizens can relate with, not talking in abstract terms or going about trying to exacerbate the challenges of hate speeches. So what we want to hear is a campaign that we at least address the yearnings and aspirations of citizens. And you know, when you talk about the yearning and aspiration of citizens, there is need to highlight a little bit about the concept of good governance. Good governance means when the policies and programs of government meets the yearnings and aspirations of citizens. So I think that even as the campaign is going on, or before the campaign, we are sure, or we think, that political parties should at least be able to do some kind of needs assessment to know what citizens actually need, such that as they go about, they will be addressing all of those needs in their campaign. Not addressing it in terms of taking concrete actions, but speaking to them in a way that citizens will know that yes, government really know, or the political parties really know what we're going through as a country. So, and some of these things that we're talking about in terms of aspiration of citizens, in terms of the challenges citizens are facing, the challenges may not be the same across the country. The challenges may be determined by the particular context. For instance, some challenges in the north may be different from challenges in the south. But much more for us is that there is one that appears to be cross-cutting, one of which is the out-of-school children. The statistics surveyed that right now the out-of-school children in Nigeria is about 13 million. That is huge, and is more than the population of maybe about 3-4 states put together. That we can't be talking of development when we have that number as the total number of out-of-school children currently. And if something is not done about it, there is the likelihood that all of this is going to aggravate. And once it aggravates, it also means that the leadership has failed. And leadership emerges from political parties, which is why it is often said that the progress the progress the society makes per time is a function of the quality of his political leadership. And that is why we are very careful that even as election comes, the person that will emerge at the end of the day should be such person that understands all of this yearning and aspiration of citizens.
In an election that is expected to be keenly contested, the general consensus among Nigerians is that campaign and manifestos have to be real.